While working, it's really important that you take frequent stretch breaks. How frequent? You can do it even while you're working, so it doesn't even need to technically be a break. That's what I typically do. So I have a little foam dome here, which is just a cylinder cut in half. So you can find these online, make them, whatever, and keep this on hand because you can do a stretch called the calf stretch while you're working. So I like to put this down while I'm working, and I can put the ball of my foot on the dome and then just let my heel come down. And it's really important you keep the edge of the foot straight and your feet hip-width distance, as well as staying back on your heel. So you can stay back here and then gradually work the other foot forward while still keeping your weight on your heel. And then you can type. So I'll have to scoot in just a little closer to make sure my elbows are under my shoulders while I'm typing. And so you see, you can stretch while you're working. This is just one of the stretches. I also like to stretch the top of my foot. Don't mind our vicious pug in the background. So this stretch, you can just bring your toes and tuck them under. And when you do this, you want to keep your weight back, your heel straight, so make sure it doesn't drop out to the side. And you could also easily work while doing this stretch. I also like to stretch my shoulders. So I'll take my hand and put it behind my back, flip my palm the other direction, and try to see if I can get my shoulder blade flush with the rest of my body while trying to work my hand up. I'm also trying to keep my upper arm vertical here, and it's a great stretch for the deltoid and pec. So this can be great for those of us that tend to hunch over throughout the day, although it's best to complement it with not hunching over throughout the day. Another great stretch you can do are for your hands and wrists in between typing. So if you put a very slight bend in your elbow, you can bend your wrist and then start moving each finger down independently, holding the stretch for at least 15-20 seconds on each finger. The further down on your finger that you pull, the more of a stretch that you'll get, so you can adjust accordingly. You want to make sure that you do these stretches as frequently as you can, and make sure you go to the point where you feel a little tension, but you definitely don't want to be feeling any pain. Hope that helps.